Wrestling fans from around the world, welcome back to We Love Wrestling and the Northwoods Death Trip. It's been a minute since our inaugural Death Wish Cup, but we're so glad you've joined us. My name is Peapod, and this time around, I'm joined by the OG himself, Kevin Gill.
What an honor it is to be here in my We Love Wrestling debut, and we're all unified under that flag, bonded by blood and our love of professional wrestling. And I gotta tell you, Dunbar, Wisconsin has never felt more electrifying than it does right here, right now at the Fun Bar in Dunbar, brother.
It's gonna be a wild time, and we have such a huge card ahead of us, and kicking things off is probably the hardest hitting wrestler you will ever see. Unsigned, don't care, Gary J.
Wrestling's last journeyman on the road to ultimate glory or ultimate destruction. Time will tell. Talented, hardworking, and a guy you gotta respect in that ring.
We haven't seen Gary J in almost a year when he challenged for the We Love Wrestling title in just a minute, like the Pure Heart Championship. It's been a while since I almost forgot the name of the championship, but that tells you how excited I am to get back into it. And Gary J is opening things up here for the Northwoods Death Trip.
And you can just see the connection he has with the people. People love him, and what is their combined interest? Their love of wrestling. It's what brings us all here today. And shout out to everyone tuned in, watching this stream. Everyone checking out the brand new We Love Wrestling website at welovewrestling.com, but you just put the E in wrestling and make that a number 3 instead. All other E's stay the same.
Stiff Robo Ginger is excited to kick things off here. And a man, he is challenging, no stranger to We Love Wrestling, no stranger to the Wisconsin scene as a whole. Very unpredictable, very dangerous. Zach Hendrix is here.
And let me tell you, Hendrix has been absolutely fucking destroying it on his singles run. He was forced into this position with his partner's injury. Of course, he's one half of the tag team Country Air, but now he's taken off from the runway and is soaring as a singles act right here, right now, in this moment.
Zach Hendrix has always been very unpredictable and a mean streak as well, coming from the Milwaukee area. And it's glad to see Hendrix back here at a We Love Wrestling ring. But now in 2025, can he get back on some winning ways? He was a little hit or miss throughout 2024, but the first show for Zach Hendrix in the new year here, even though we're about halfway through it, let's see what Hendrix has in store for all of us.
And I'll tell you, they didn't give him someone easy to work with. He doesn't have someone inexperienced or someone that doesn't have the respect of the entire locker room, man. The Stiff Robo Ginger, top tier. And I don't want to step on what he has to say. The people at home need to hear him as well.
Ring the bell.
Bell has rung, and we're kicking things off for our return here at We Love Wrestling Northwoods Death Trip. Peapod KG on the call. One-on-one action, and it's gonna be wild.
It's a wild night, wild day here at the Thermal Chaos Pub. I love that it's the Fun Bar in Dunbar. Great tagline. Collar and elbow, though. This place has an identity, just like We Love Wrestling. Look at this branding, man. Putting it out there for the world to see.
We Love Wrestling has been on the rise after a year and change, and they are changing the game every show. Everybody wants to be a part of We Love Wrestling, and they want a part, of course, of the Pure Heart Championship that is held by Bobby V right now. We'll see him in our main event in a House of Horrors match, and I talked over Gary J slapping the ever-living crap out of Hendrix there.
My headphones actually flew off my head on that one. No audio, but the visual was hilarious. But what's not hilarious, Gary just absorbing it. See, it was all fun and games at first, but it settles in very quickly here. The world is watching. We Love Wrestling.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. Oh.
Reverberated off of the barn.
Hendrix, though, does a good job of weathering that storm. Gary J. confident in his abilities in a good-natured way, in a likable way.
Gary J has had many tours of the European circuit and across the U.S. by slapping the crap out of everybody.
Man, and you see that follow-through, too, taking Hendrix all the way down to the mat.
All right.
The Robo Ginger's feeling comfortable right now. Hendrix, not so much.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh.
All right, that got my ears ringing.
I think Gary J's waking up. I don't think Gary J has coffee in the morning. I think he just had somebody slap him in the face and he wakes up in the morning.
Just wait for it to happen, one way or another. On the way to work, at work. Work, of course, today being in the form of We Love Wrestling. Gary J takes that nice standing side headlock. Hendrix, though.
Ooh.
What the hell, indeed.
Well, definitely rocking around, but a lift up and a knee lift. And the stiff Robo Ginger's got to fly right into the front row.
Suicide dive, holds on to the hair as well, hurls him right back in the ring, but here comes
Hendrix.
Hendrix.
Hendrix is no stranger of flight lessons himself.
Things have gotten lightning fast here in the opening contest. Northwoods, Northwest Death Trip.
Northwoods Death Trip.
It is Northwoods. I was right the first time.
Yeah. Oh.
The message here is never doubt yourself, Peapod.
No, it's all right. And Hendrix didn't down himself on that tope. And we're getting things back inside of the ring. It's going to be really a smorgasbord of all types of violence here at Northwoods Death Trip. We also got some just some special men and women be a part of it.
Nice!
Frog splash there. And only a 2 count.
That elevation, man, that execution and that landing almost right on the side of the jawbone, that could take Gary J right out of this mix. And Zach Hendrix, that chop exchange and all that stuff that went on earlier has really got him fired up. Here he comes one more time, Peapod.
Uh-oh. And Gary J with that veteran know-how knew what he was looking for. And now from the DVD position, let's see what...
Oh, God, unexpected!
Just dumps him on the chairs.
The ring apron is played out unexpectedly through the chairs onto the concrete. No one saw it coming. Tip of the cap to Gary J.
An innovator of the stiff Robo Ginger.
You love to see it, man. You love to see the fans that came out today, man. Dunbar, Wisconsin's going to hear chops resonating off the barns, off the antique cars that I perhaps saw on the horizon earlier.
Ooh. Definitely feeling that one. Oh, and now going right into the hand and a stiff right.
It's definitely stunned Hendrix here, and you can see this is just turning into a straight fight here. The intensity is ratcheted up, the adrenaline, the aggression, it's all there. All the perfect ingredients and formula for that top-tier combat you've come to love to expect at We Love Wrestling.
Gary J so violent inside of that ring. Unsigned, don't care. In the realm of many people getting signed left and right, he is the one, the true independent journeyman. And now a leg Larry there, taking out Hendrix right in the temple, right in the eye almost as well.
Gary J traveling those highways and byways, not just around North America, all around this wrestling world. The art of wrestling, as you know, it's a tapestry that runs very, very deep and far beyond just what's seen on television. You know what I mean? The art of wrestling lives, dies, and evolves on the independents.
That's a sick right again from the sick Robo Ginger here. Let's see what he has more in mind. Not pretty, but effective. 1, 2, only a 2 count.
Gary J caught Hendrix flush right in the face with that elbow, and I feel like we're getting near quitting time here as things are really ratcheted up. Gary J with that kick right to the face of Hendrix.
I mean, we've seen Zach Hendrix in many great battles throughout We Love Wrestling in 2024, and he's so unpredictable and he's so explosive there, and he can catch anybody off their game, especially here with that German there, see? As KG shook his head, wasn't shocked about that, but Gary J taking him right back to Hendrix, but Hendrix meets him with a super kick.
Hendrix got all of that one, man. Very creative in-ring work here from Hendrix, man. And unless you've wrestled them before, no wrestler would ever have some of this skill set and some of these evasion tactics. Have evasions for him, have counters for them. How could you?
I mean, it's really hard to pin Hendrix down, but he is still adamant to try to get a win over the likes of Gary J.
Referee got pretty high in that count, but not all the way to 10. Hendrix again with this unpredictable offense, culminating in that super kick, Peapod. This could be it right here, right now.
I think Gary J's on Dream Street here. Zach Hendrix wants to put it away. European uppercut in the corner, rolls through. He's going to go for a second one, but maybe not enough. Turns him inside out. Gary J with the pin.
Gary J's got him. Come on.
2 count there on Jay.
Let me tell you, Gary J got all of that one and more. Picture perfect execution, and it's really a testimonial to Hendrix. That Hendrix is still in this fight.
Hendrix got turned inside out, left out of right, but Hendrix is still hanging on. I don't think he barely knows where he's at.
Well, he's in a dangerous place if you're in there with Gary J. Jay with a head of steam there, Peapod. Oh, look out.
Oh, drop kick there. And Hendrix is going to fly one more time. Oh, wow. Turned him inside out with that DDT.
I'll tell you, man, you talk about innovative offense. Zach Hendrix has cornered the market on it, man. This guy's pulling out shit I've never seen in my fucking life.
Hendrix is one of the keystones of We Love Wrestling in the Wisconsin area himself. Let's see what he has right here. DVD right on the side of the ring. And I think that could be it. If he can get him in the center of the ring.
Incredible, he's got him right here.
Oh,
man. That impact on the steel ring frame, you think it would have softened up Gary J, but it couldn't get the job done. As good as Hendrix is, Gary J is still, this is like a 50-50 at this point. It's anybody's match.
Hendrix really pulled out of it ever since that massive lariat. Let's see what Hendrix has in mind. Knee lift in the corner. Now going to go for maybe a brain buster here. Yes, he does. Sits him right on top of his head.
That's it. You can count to 10 after that one, Peapod.
Well, I think we're only going to count to 2 as Gary J kicks out.
Gary J kicking out of the brainbuster, staying in this fight. And it's do or die time for these guys. Both of them are, like I said, it could go any way. It's really the first guy back to his feet is going to have a huge advantage here.
And this is just kicking things off here in the Northwoods Death Trip, and Zach Hendrix now maybe playing a little bit with Gary J. I don't know how smart that is. As Gary J once again eats back with a chop. And once again, Hendrix not afraid to go one-on-one with the chops with Gary J.
But again, see what the result is. It's firing up Gary J. Gary J delivering chops with more intensity, more viciousness. But look at Hendrix and that follow-through.
Both men just giving them all they got in these opening moments. Reversal and a right elbow to just knock him out. 1, 2, 3, and that will do it.
That block that Gary J threw up, essential to that win. He turned it all around, got that big win right here in the opening contest of Northwoods Death Trip.
Gary J setting the tone from today's festivities here for We Love Wrestling. Peapod and KG on the call for WLW and more great wrestling coming up momentarily here at the Northwoods Death Trip.
What an honor it is to be here, man. I'm just trying to look through my phone here to find the hashtag. I've misplaced it.
Hashtag WLWNWDT right on the screen as you see in the upper left-hand corner.
Oh my God, I'm so focused on the center. The center of my monitor is where my eyes are. The ancillary graphics, I'm blind to them because I'm looking at Gary J celebrating the victory for his love of wrestling. It's his love of wrestling, his dedication to this art form that brought him to this dance, that's brought him all over the world, and one more time, it's brought him victory.